Are y'all ready? It's time. Woo! Good evening and welcome to Moments with Mama Sue. I am just beyond delighted that you are here. Y'all know connecting with you is the best part of my day, and I look forward to it. Ooh wee, ooh wee, ooh wee. I look so forward to it because it absolutely makes my day. And communicating with Mama Sue's family is just the best thing ever. Listen, before we get too deep, go ahead now and like and share it. Go to whatever platform you're on and just share it on your social media spaces. I appreciate that so much. That's the way we grow our audience and let somebody else know that we're on the air. And if you're watching with us, please, for the first time, put your name in the chat. I love to see that. And be sure and tell me, Mama Sue, it's my first time, because I always send along a little something, something from me to you, just to let you know that I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to spend a few moments with me, and it just makes my day so much brighter. So I appreciate every one of you. Give a shout out to everybody who's watching in real time right with us right now, and then to everybody who will watch the replay later on, because that counts. So I'm shouting you out now for everybody that is busy in this moment but will catch me after directly. Is that a word? After directly? Okay. But anyway, that will watch after a while. We appreciate you because it means everything to know that you all take time out to spend some moments with me. Got to give a shout out to those WJIL Today listeners who tune in on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 3 a.m., 10 a.m., and 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on www.wjil.today, Gospel Radio, Roku, and Fire Stick TV. Oh, it means everything to me that they tune in. And for those of you that are watching, be sure and let me know how you're liking the show. And if you have suggestions of guests that you'd like me to include in our conversations, to have some conversation with, because y'all know we chat it up over here and it's positive. So please let me know. But I appreciate you, Pastor Patty, for making this platform available to me so that we'll have far reaching effect. And then, y'all, let me tell you, guess who turned 68 on last week? Let me do the Blake Shelton fingers. It was me, 6'8", and it was great. Oh, I got so many cards and calls and happy birthday sentiments on social media, and I got cake, and more cake. Every time I turn around, somebody was bringing me a cake like they thought I wasn't even trying real hard to do something about this wonderful frame, but they kept bringing me cakes and balloons and gifts. My church choir just celebrated, in big fashion. They really made me cry, y'all. I came home just bawling because they were so sweet to me. Had a party at rehearsal and just so many wonderful wishes, and everything that everybody did just made me feel so good. So I just gotta say thank you. I gotta say thank you. If I could, I would give every one of you a great big old hug. But since I can't, cyber hugs to everybody because I appreciate it. And just so much love to everybody for loving me and making an old girl feel so special. You know I'm a leap year baby, okay? So I only celebrate my birthday every 4 years. So what does that make me in leap years? It's like 17, I think. So we just gonna keep rolling with that. One of my grandchildren said, Sue Mommy, you can't be 17. I said, oh yes I am. Oh yes I am, in leap years. And they said, So anyway, they don't understand the concept of leap year, but I'm holding on to it, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So I appreciate it. Want to remind you all that on tomorrow, which will be the first Tuesday of the month of March, March is already here. Wow. This year is going by so fast, and it's Women's History Month. But for the first Tuesday, I will be at the Southeast Senior Center. So for everybody in the Midland area, you can catch me live at the Southeast Senior Center on tomorrow. Our sing-along starts at 10 o'clock. But for everybody who can't make it to be with us in person, you can come to my Facebook page, Mama Sue Roseberry, around 10:30-ish. And I go live from that page with the vivacious citizens at the Southeast Senior Center, and we sing, oh child, we sing until we feel better about the whole thing. And if you have never heard me curling on the piano, baby, that is your opportunity to tune in. We sing traditional songs, hymns, songs that maybe you haven't heard in your churches in a while, and we just have a great time. So tune in with us. We love, love, love to have you. And then while you're doing that, I want everybody to be sure you go to my website so you can connect. We have something going on over there. Mama Sue's family is absolutely up and running. It's a subscribership. We have a place that we can call our own. So you can go to my website at www.Mama's Sue Roseberry. That's what it is, www.SueRoseberry. And you can subscribe to Mama Sue's family. There'll be sneak peeks, meet and greets, virtual stuff. And we're going to do something for Women's History Month. It's going to be a virtual meet and greet, all kind of stuff. And y'all know how this mind works. It's fun, and positivity. That's all I got. That's all I got going. I ain't got nothing else to offer. So it's going to be a wonderful time. So I invite you to subscribe. Just be sure that you are connected, because there's a newsletter over there. There's going to be some virtual topics, sharing things that we don't get to do otherwise. And then the social media police won't be after me when we're over there singing and sharing music and doing things. And I count on the family to help me to get some guidelines and directions about certain things that I'm going to put out in the world, and you will know about it first because I count on your prayers and your input to help me make those decisions. So I'm looking forward to all of that. And y'all, I gotta tell you that I have somebody special guest with me today. We're going to introduce her right after we get through listening to this. Yes, he is, and it's worthy. I'll glorify you. Hey, all of my days, I'll do it. 'Cause there's nobody greater, no one greater.
It's beyond entertainment. It's an experience. Book Mama Sue Roseberry today.
And it's worthy. Woo! Listen, we are here on Moments with Mama Sue. This is the first Monday of a brand new month. And I am excited because I have somebody extra special with me today. You know, it's only the best for Mama Sue's family. So I have a young woman who has the voice of an angel. I actually got connected with her through that audio app Clubhouse. Okay, remember me talking about Clubhouse? It's kind of gone away in my life because I've had so much to do in the real world, getting out and getting busy. I don't often get over there, but some of the relationships that I made during the pandemic on that app have just been mainstays for me, and I've kept up with all of those people and followed along. So this young woman has just been doing great things. We're going to talk all about it. She's a native of the gospel music industry, has a background that has been singing and sharing since she's just been a little girl, since she was a little girl. But I'm telling you, you are not going to be disappointed. So tell everybody to tune in because we're getting ready to bring to the stage right now the phenomenal. She's a recording artist. She's a radio personality, and she is somebody's singer. Would you welcome Miss Destinee?
Hi, Mama Sue.
Hey, girl.
It's so good to see you. It's been time with you today.
Oh, I'm so excited. Listen, I say that all the time. It comes up all the time. Destinee, welcome to Moments with Mama Sue.
Thank you. Thank
Tell
you.
us a little bit about who Destinee is.
Well, I grew up the daughter of a minister of music. So that ought to tell you I was singing every part in the choir when there were parts missing. A couple of times he had me tinkering on the keys to hit that note again for the altos. I mean, I led my first song at the age of 5. And I mean, I have been always just, music has always been a part of my life. Whether it be through church or whether through school, I've always been singing. That's like a happy place for me. So yeah, I've sung in college, gospel choirs, even the women's choir. So I have a little bit of classical training in there. I mean, you're talking GMWA. I went there when I was 9 years old. That was the very first time I went to the workshop. And it changed my life because I was like, you mean there are other people out here like my age that are singing? Yes, I was mind blown. But I mean, I am so grateful that God has allowed me to have this journey. And it's been cultivated, especially for me. So I love every part of this journey. It's been great. It's been awesome.
So you come from a singing family, and were you always focused on singing gospel music? Has that been always the driving?
Actually, no. When I was, I'll say probably middle school,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to be an R&B singer,
Okay.
and I wanted to go on and be famous. And then at the age of 12, they diagnosed me with nodules on my vocal cords.
Mm.
And at that point, I was like, okay, well, let's see. I guess that's a no go. So I kind of just stayed in the background at that point. Yes, I would do background singing choirs, but when it came to leading or stepping out into the front, I didn't want to do that because I was like, what if I lose my voice? And the doctors told me, you keep singing, you're not going to be able to talk at some point.
Mm.
That's what the doctor said. However, God saw different. He put me through a journey of being around other people, other groups, other choirs. I'll never forget, I was in a women's choir in college, and we began to learn sustaining um, activities and sustain ways to sustain your voice. And so God was placing me strategically with different choirs, different people, and I was learning how to, take care of the gift that He gave me. And so the last time I went to the ENT, they said there are no nodules. I never had a surgery or anything. So I
That
said,
sounds just
Lord, I'm
like our
asking
God.
you will.
Won't He will?
Yes, He will. Yes, ma'am.
Ooh. Now that's a testimony because I
Yes.
believe that the enemy, he saw you coming and he was trying to shut you down, girl.
Yes. 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 He said, I'm going to shut your mouth. And I said, no, you will not.
Oh, oh my goodness. Well, along with singing, you have done cultivated so many other things. Now, when we were on Clubhouse back in the day, it seemed like it was a long time ago now, but during
Yeah.
the pandemic, we had so much time to spend on Clubhouse. I remember you having some culinary pursuits. Did
No, that's my
for
husband.
Melody District.
That's my husband. He's the chef.
Okay, well, we talked about some culinary things on the Melody District, and I
No,
remember you having input about that. But listen, what else is on the horizon for you? Because eh, you're connected as a radio celebrity. So tell us about your radio show
my
and when it
radio
comes
show.
on and all of that.
Okay. My radio show is called Divine Appointments with Destiny. And yes, it is a play on words. What I do is I generally highlight a lot of the new artists that are coming out, independent gospel artists, and I like to highlight their music and play it on my show. But I also interview someone in which I bring them on the show, let them tell about themselves, and then I ask them what is their divine appointment testimony? And the divine appointment testimony is basically something that has happened to you, whether it be you go to a certain place and something happened, or something just dropped in your lap. And what is that thing that has happened that can only be explained as God did it? And when I tell you, people come into that show and God shows up, the Holy Spirit does His thing, and we get to talking about those things that God has been doing in our lives. And it's so amazing to bring in different people. And I like to bring in people, just regular people that I know have a testimony. And most of the time, God will send them someplace else with a totally different situation that God has brought them through or God has placed them in. And it's basically my show is to show people that God is still working. I know that we see things might not look good all the time, but God is still working. God is still working on the undercurrent. And as long as we are faithful, He's going to show us those things that He's doing and show us those things in His time. And so when it comes to that show, I love that show because I guarantee everyone can get something out of it. Oh, and I do some word association and just random words. And God gives me the words to give to the person I'm interviewing. And when I tell you, I guarantee the Lord is going to show up and they are going to take a word such as water, and we will have a whole service up in there. A lot of times I've had to stretch out the interview and make it two because all of the information and the things that they say is so good. So yes, make sure you tune in. It's on KSDE Gospel Radio, and I can be found on there Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mama Sue, you muted.
Thank you. We want all of Mama Sue's family to tune in. It's at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time,
Mhm.
Monday through Friday, and get a chance to hear you. Now, listen, you got some exciting stuff coming up, and we're going to talk about it right after we hear about this. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Miss Annie from way down south. She's loud, she's fun, but you'd better watch out. Put on your seatbelt and take the rollicking ride with the unpredictable Miss Annie as she whips and turns and drives straight into your heart. Own it today at www.sueroseberry.com. Yes, indeed. Now, if you're just tuning in, I happen to have one of the sweetest, I think, the sweetest young ladies that I have come to meet in some time. Her name is Destinee, and Destinee is a fabulous singer, artist, a radio celebrity. She's doing big things in the kingdom, and she's right here with me on Moments with Mama Sue. Destinee, let's talk about your music
Okay.
because you have some singles out there. The first I heard, and I kind of alluded to it a little bit when I brought you on, is called My Everything.
Yes,
Ooh,
that's my baby.
who wrote that song?
I did. It's been now probably 13 or 14 years since I wrote that song. And I finally got it produced in 2020 during the pandemic. Yes.
My Everything, and I use it all the time. Those of you who saw the promo for this show, had that kind of running under it. Oh, she just said all of the lyrics, the best thing that ever happened to me, and she puts it out. Oh, it's so good, y'all. If you have not heard it, I need you to go get it. My Everything by Destinee. And then you didn't stop there. You are breaking down some customary customs traditions in gospel music because you're doing some stuff that ain't nobody else doing, like releasing two singles at the same time.
Yes, I was strategic in doing that. Yes.
Wow. Tell us about these latest two singles that you just released.
Yes. The first one is entitled He's Preparing, or it's entitled Preparing Me. And basically, it is a testament to what God is doing right now. Because when I tell you, God is moving fast, and I just got to make sure I'm on point and following because He's moving fast and He's doing so many things for this journey. I mean, it's one thing. Like I said, my first single came out in 2020, and everybody teased me and said, "Now don't make us wait 10 more years for another song." So I had to make sure that what I am writing is for today And so preparing me, it talks about basically no matter what is going on, I'm going to depend on God. Whatever He tells me to do, that's what I'm going to do because I know He is preparing me along this journey. It don't matter if I'm in the valley, He is there. So that's the first one. And then the second one is called Strong. And Strong came at a time when I had gotten a diagnosis from a doctor that wasn't favorable. However, God kept coming to me with this lyric of, don't let the enemy cause you to retreat or push you or allow you to retreat because God made you too strong to retreat. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. Don't let the enemy talk you into defeat because God made you too strong to retreat. And I just kept hearing, don't retreat, don't retreat, don't run, don't run from it. Don't back up from what the enemy is trying to place on you. And the song came along and there have been so many lives that have been changed just by that song. And I knew I couldn't decide which one to drop. And I said, okay, I'm just gonna drop them both. And I dropped them both. And everybody's like, oh, I like this song. Did you hear the other one? Yeah. Oh, I like that one. Okay. Yes. Hi, Angel. But yes, I am.
They
Look.
are putting it in the chat. Strong,
Yes.
strong,
Strong.
and
Yes.
preparing me. I can't hardly get over the fact that you are breaking down these kind of barriers because
I have
listen,
to.
they have all of these things that they kind of give you. I guess the gatekeepers will say, you shouldn't do this. They can only hear one song at radio at a time. They can only do this at a time. But listen, is there anything too hard for God?
Ma'am, exactly. I knew I had to. I had to. I had to. I had too many people that I had to listen to both of them, and they were like, "I can't decide. I don't. I can't. Don't ask me to decide. I can't decide." And I said, "Well, you know what? I'm just gonna drop both. I had to. I had to
I love it. I
because
love it. And
it's
listen,
showing
I
both
got to
sides of me. Because, like you said, I am not one that goes with the norm. Because I don't want to be like everyone else. I want to be like who God made me. And now that I've found my lane, I'm staying in my lane and I'm doing what God is telling me to do. And it's amazing to me. I love it. I love it.
y'all, I got to show y'all this visual because you got to make sure that you connect and get this information. It's already out there. I need you guys to follow Destinee. You can find her on all social media platforms, everywhere in the world, digitally and online. www.singdestinee.com, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Linktree. It's all singdestinee.com. So you guys be sure and follow her. And there's the 3 singles that are out there that you just got to have. You got to have them. I've already downloaded them for my own digital personal library. You got to have them. My Everything, Strong, Preparing Me. Get them, and then you can just play them back to back. You can just have a Destinee marathon and enjoy what she has going on. But listen, I got to tell you, Destinee is still she's doing stuff, y'all, that other folk ain't doing. Like making singles available for those of us who love to still have a hard copy of
Mm-hmm.
the music. Because at any given time, if these streaming services shut down,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Yes.
or if you can't get it for some reason on your phone, because your phone satellite like AT&T went out the other day and you couldn't play your stuff. You hear me what I say?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
she has some hard copies available, And I love y'all so much until I have made it possible for you all to be in a drawing. That's why I said put your name in the chat because we're going to have a drawing a little bit later, and I'm going to give away some pairs of her recent releases, Strong and Preparing Me. We're going to do that drawing right here on Moments with Mama Sue. But we're going to come back and talk to Destinee about some of her likes and some of the things that she enjoys. Just gonna play a little game right after we get through listening to this. Advertise with us and let Mama Sue's family know what you've got going on. Email us at msroscbe2 at gmail.com. Oh, yeah. Well, I happen to have the one and only Destinee with me today. And Destinee, we're just going to play this fast and furious game. This is a quick fire game, so don't think about it long. If you study long, you study wrong. You just got to tell us what it is so we can all know a little bit more about you. Is it pie or cake?
Pie.
It's pie. And what kind of pie?
Sweet potato.
Sweet potato pie. Is it hot dog or hamburger?
Hot dog.
Hot dog. Come on now.
Turkey.
Hot dog. Okay. Where is the most exciting place you have traveled?
Egypt.
Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing and incredible. Okay. Past or present, who would you love to do a duet with?
Daryl Coley.
Ooh, that's the voice. Okay, now here we go. Saxophone or trumpet?
Saxophone.
Okay, now let's go here. Apple or orange?
Apple.
Okay, here we go. What is your favorite flower?
Ooh, I love tulips.
Okay, there we go. Okay, what is your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Oh, butter pecan.
That's one of my favorites. And I got butter pecan, and then I want to drizzle some chocolate on it. But I digress. Okay. We're getting to talk about butter pecan ice cream. Who they saying yes for the sweet potato pie? They saying yes. Okay, I see you, Elijah and Linda, checking in and rolling. I have to get y'all added to the name wheel because we're going to draw in just a few minutes. Destinee, who are the icons in music that you have listened to that have inspired you?
I'm gonna go with first and foremost Shaka Khan. Yes, just amazing. I'm gonna add Denise Tishner Davis.
Yes.
And I'm gonna put in Lamar Campbell.
Ooh.
And how many? Just name them.
Well, you can have, I say 5 because it's hard to narrow it down just to a one something.
Okay, so I will also add, she's not known, but I will say my grandmother, Shirley Fowles. She was very key in cultivating me as a singer in general. And let's see, one more. I'm gonna go with Lisa. She's out now. Oh, she sings Great God.
If y'all know what it is and we
Oh,
can't
I
think
can't think
at
of
this
her name.
moment, y'all put it in the chat. Look, Lamar heard you say him
Oh,
as
I
a
didn't even know it
icon.
was
He talking
on
about
here.
ah.
Yes, Lisa
Oh,
Knowles.
you talking about
Yes.
Lisa Knowles.
Yeah. Oh
Mm-hmm.
my goodness.
Lisa Knowles.
She came here to Indy and wrecked it. I was dumbfounded. I was blown away. I love her.
uh, I love it. Now tell me, what has been the single most rewarding thing for you to find out about your gift?
The single rewarding okay, I have to pull my daughter in on this one because the single thing that I have that has been rewarding for me is for her to begin following in my footsteps. My daughter is now in show choir and she's always coming to me, and she's my biggest fan, just my biggest fan, period. She's always coming to me and she's like, Mom, how do you do this note? I heard that on the song. How did you do that? And so I'm like, I don't know. And I have finally found, since I'm in my lane now, I've found that when you are yourself, there are more people that you can, uh, for me, it's always wanting to be that example for her. And the more that I'm in my lane, the more that she is like, okay, I see what mom's doing. And she's like, I want to go there too. I want to do that too. I want to sing for Jesus. Yes,
Oh,
that has been a blessing for me. And it keeps me on my toes too.
ah, I like that. I like that a lot. Listen, it's so incredible that we get to do what we do just because we love doing it. But if you were not a singer, what would you be doing?
Believe it or not, I would be editing gospel music videos. I have a degree in radio and television. I would prefer to be behind the camera doing the editing versus in front of it. That's what I
Oh,
would be doing.
but that look how God prepares us and sets us up.
Yes, I never thought that I would get a radio and television degree and end up in radio. I wanted to go television.
Well, guess what? There's still life
Hey,
and time
it's coming.
and time. But look how he sets us up because all of the things that you know are integral to a good visual experience, a good sound experience, you already know about that.
Yes,
So now you get to incorporate that on the front side, on
yes,
the artist side,
yes,
which is
ma'am.
so cool.
Yes, it is. Yes,
I mean, that's incredible. That's amazing because there are so many things that go into it. People think, oh, I just can get on here and I can just sing because I really tears it up when I'm in the shower. Child.
in
And
the
then,
shower.
I mean, I tears it up. But then when you have to sing in front of people and understanding what it takes for it to be real artistry.
Yes, yes, it takes a lot.
What
I'm
is one of
doing.
the most difficult things that you have discovered as far as the artistry piece?
I am an introvert, a severe introvert. Yes, I'm
Wow.
an introvert. I prefer to be
Me
alone.
too. Me too.
So, so it's kind of hard. Like when I'm surrounded by a lot of people, or I have to get up and sing in front of people. The hardest thing for me to do is push through that introvertedness and to stand, and minister the way God is telling me to. And I'm starting to get better at it. But yeah, for a long time it was hard. It would be me and the exit sign would be worshiping because I wouldn't want to look at anybody in their face.
Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
yes.
You have such a beautiful gift and such a beautiful spirit, and it's hard to imagine that.
I
But
know,
for
right?
all the singers who are out there, we all kind of know what our own thing is, and just say, "Ugh, I don't like to hear myself saying, I don't like that, I
Um,
like that." But listen, you have mastered getting beyond that. What did you do to get the courage to keep pushing through that?
I use it as fuel. I don't even know how I can tell anyone to be able to do that, but I use it as fuel now. So instead of me being stuck in it, I use it to push me and propel me forward into, walking into what God is telling me to do at that very moment. I no longer allow it to hinder me. Because for a while, it did hinder me. And it kept me from pushing and ministering, and God would say to me, now I told you do this and you didn't do it. So I began to try and push through that thing, and I had to, and I'm glad that I'm getting to a point where I can with no problem. I'm still an introvert, but when it comes to ministering God's word or ministering his songs to his people, I'm pushing through it. I have to. There are lives and souls that depend on it, and that pushes me.
See, that's good for people to know because a lot of singers or a lot of people feel like, I can't overcome this drawback, this fear that I have to do. But if ministry awaits, you got to do it.
Yes,
You got to
yes,
push.
yes.
You got to push. Well, I've given everybody sufficient time to put your name in the chat and let us know you're here because now I promised you we were going to do a drawing
Yeah.
because she's got hard copies of her project. And listen, y'all, I need you. Let me put this back up here first so I can remind you all to please go and download. Download. It's on all digital platforms right now. I know you can stream it, okay? I know y'all already said, Mama Sue, I have Spotify and I got Pandora and I got Apple Music, $9.99 a month. I know you can stream it, but the artist does not benefit very much from that. I need you all to go and download it and stream it. You can stream it too, but download it. Put it in your playlist and download it. She's got 3 wonderful singles out there. I've heard them. They are amazing. She's got My Everything, Strong, and Preparing Me. And
Mhm.
those last 2 were just released. Ooh,
Yes.
in fact, Destiny, when did you release them?
It's been a little over a week now. On the 23rd.
They just came out, so
Yes.
they coming in hot, y'all.
Yeah.
They coming in hot. So we are going to do a drawing for Preparing Me and Strong. So let me see if I can make my technology work for me so that I can share my screen and be able to share my wheel of names. Yes, I've been putting everybody's name in
Ooh.
there. Yes, yes. So I am getting ready to spin now to see who is going to be the first person to get this pair of singles. Who is it going to be? Whoop, 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 whoop.
No.
Okay, it's DeAndre Pope. DeAndre, you are going to get this pair of singles. And then we have one more because I always like to give out in pairs. I don't like to do just one or nothing. So we're gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more. Okay. So, DeAndre, you out of this running. You've already won. And let's see who our next winner is going to be. Let's go, 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 go. Oh, it's coming around. It's coming around. It's coming around. Whoa. It's Jessie Miller.
Awesome.
Okay, it's Jessie Miller. So woo woo. Yay. I am so excited. I am so
Me too.
excited because we get to give these away.
Yes.
So I need Jessie and DeAndre. Y'all hit me up in my direct message and let me know how to send these to you. Put your mailing address in there so they can come to your address and you can have them. And listen, I'm trying to tell people, we got to educate people about our gospel music. Don't think that I don't have no CD player. Okay. You got a souvenir. You have memorabilia.
Yes.
Do you
Yes.
know that they are buying stuff from Lady Gaga? They buying vinyl from Lady Gaga and CDs, and they buying Beyonce CDs. Those people don't have no CD players either. But they want to have something that supports that artist. And they have some memorabilia that they would not be able to have otherwise. So just get it just to support. And let's love on these artists, especially our independent artists, and
Yes.
make sure that they are good and that they continue to follow in the path that God has for them, hearing from him and delivering this awesome music. So Jessie and DeAndre, I'm going to be looking for y'all in my direct message so that I can hear from y'all. And y'all know this would not be Moments with Mama Sue. I can't play the music because the social media police will get me. However, she is a singer, so I'm going to ask her to think about some little line or a tune or a melody of something that she can share with us in just a minute. It could be a hymn, whatever line you want to sing. I'm going to give you a chance to think about it.
Okay.
And be thinking about what you want to share while I'm finishing up this little blurb right here. But if you're liking what you are seeing on Moments with Mama Sue, and I declare I enjoy and love, absolutely love, getting an opportunity to spend time with you all. But if you like what you're enjoying, I need you all to go and connect and find a way to help support what we're doing. You can send it to me via Cash App at $Sue Roseberry, and that if any amount you can send, and I will put it into making sure that I can do more and do better at what it is that I'm sharing on this webcast. And if Cash App is not your thing and you say, I don't do Cash App, then maybe Venmo is it. So you can do Venmo at Sue-Roseberry-1. And if neither one of those gives you a warm fuzzy, you're one of those people that say, child, that electronic stuff is from the devil. I don't do all of that. And you just want to send a check, you can do that too, to just P.O. Box 51422, Midland, Texas 79710. And above all, if you don't do any of those things, will you pray for me? Will you pray that God will be glorified and that he'll continue to give me the strength to do the things that I am doing? Because in my heart, I just want to do as Miles Monroe wrote in his book, and die empty. I want to make sure that every gift that the Lord has given me is put out there so that it can be an opportunity to glorify my Creator, because he has done awesome and amazing things. When I tell you he's a great God, I mean it from the depth of my being. And he's so great that he allowed me to have Destinee on with me tonight. And Destinee, before you sing the line of whatever this is, I want you to have a final word to Mama Sue's family We're so glad you are on with us tonight.
Thank you so much once again for letting me come onto your show. It is an absolute honor. I am grateful to still be in touch with you. I have to say that I want all of your listeners and viewers to know that whatever God tells you to do, make sure that you hear Him correctly and you do that. And the reason why I say that is because He will open the doors that no man can shut, and He will shut doors that no man can open. And the thing about it is, the journey that He has for you is for you. It's not for you, your brother, your mom, your father. It's specifically for you. And if you are willing to walk in that lane, walk in that purpose, and walk in that will, you will be, I'm telling you, your life will change. And I pray for all of you that you will do just that, because I can't stress that enough. The journey is amazing. Yes, bad things happen, but guess what? God is walking me through it, and it's amazing. It's amazing.
Ooh, hallelujah. Now that right there, that's a whole sermon right there. Just make sure that he told you to do it
Yes,
and then go
yes,
forth in his strength.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
now we ready. I got to give you the intro. Ladies and gentlemen, right here on Moments with Mama Sue, because this is the way we do it. Unheard of before this moment. Please receive the incredible and incomparable Destinee.
Thank you. I love you, Lord, and I lift my voice to worship you. Oh, my soul, rejoice. Take joy, my King, in what you hear. May it be a sweet, sweet sound in your ear.
Ooh, I always had to take myself out of the frame because I cut up so bad, y'all. Because voice of an angel,
Thank
voice of an
you.
angel.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much for being here. Listen, this time has flown by.
It
I can't
has.
believe it. It goes by so fast. But I appreciate you being here. Got to say to everybody, thank y'all for tuning in and getting to meet Destinee. And she's got some other stuff coming, y'all. She got some other stuff coming. Can't say when, but you never know. And she may drop it all at one time. She
Yeah.
did something like Beyonce do just at midnight tonight. Here comes some new music from Disney. We don't know, but I encourage you to just keep on keeping on because you are blessing us with your
Oh,
beautiful and amazing gift.
thank
And there
you.
is no stopping what God is blessing.
Yes, that's true. Yes.
There is no stopping what God is blessing. So we just want you to keep on singing, keep on blessing the world with your gift. Y'all be sure and go and follow Destinee. She's on all digital platforms, social media. I'll put that visual up there one more time. That's so cute. I love that picture.
I think
Follow her www.singdestinee. That's what I'm gonna be saying. It's
yeah.
singdestinee.com. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. That's what we can do. Together, we can make a difference. So I want her to see an incremental uptick in her followers on social media. So y'all rush over there, roosh over there after we get through and go ahead and become a follower so that you will know what she has coming out and when, and then be sure to catch her on her divine appointments with Destinee at 4 p.m. Eastern
Mhm.
Standard Time. and all of the things that we can just to support this beautiful woman of God.
Thank you.
Destinee, will you hang out with me as I close? I don't want you to leave because I may not have it in the can, but I just want to tell everybody that we have a lot of things coming up, and I want you all to be sure to follow me, connect with me at www.sueroseberry.com. And then let me tell you, next month, I have one more show before we go into full-blown anniversary celebration. I'm going to be celebrating Moments with Mama Sue all month of April because that's our founding month. That's our anniversary month. We will have been on the air 4 years. What? 4 years in April. Faithfully every first and third Monday of the month. Live, y'all. Live. We've been doing it live for 4 years in April. So you guys be sure to put that on your calendars. Come back and celebrate with us because you know it's going to be fun. We got some amazing guests, some pop-ins, some giveaways. I can't tell you all about it, but be sure to connect with me so you'll know. And I look forward to seeing you on the next Moments with Mama Sue. Bye-bye. Woo! Now that's what I call a great show. Woo! We out of here. Moments with Mama Sue. Moments with Mama Sue. Moments! Now we can do it a little better than that. Moments with Mama Sue. Moments with Mama Sue. Moments! Well, all right, come on with it. Moments with Mama Sue. Moments with Mama Sue. Moments! Yeah! Moments with Mama Sue. Moments with Mama Sue. Moments! Wait. Moments with Mama Sue. Moments with Mama Sue. Moments! Moments with Mama Sue. Never know what to expect. Hey! Moments with Mama Sue. Moments! Ow! Moments with Mama Sue. Ow! Moments with Mama Sue. Moments! Yeah! Moments with Mama Sue. Can't you? Moments with Mama Sue. Moments! Well, now we might be done a little bit too much. Sing it.